the technologies that they're talking about with like the chips, and you're gonna put this chip in you, and that's how you'll have all your information. Right now they're scanning your face, trying to make it faster for you to get in the airplane and things like that. Don't subject yourself to those things, because you are signing up for the worst deal ever, right? They're collecting all your information. They're gonna have every little thing on you. They're gonna know where you've been every second of every day. They're gonna know every cent that you made. You're gonna sell an old baseball card, and they're gonna want you to pay taxes on the income that you made from it. I mean, these things are gonna happen. They're lining that up. I mean, and everybody's falling right into it, right? Because it's easier, right? When I get on the airplane, I wanna get on there fast. So I'm gonna give you my fingerprints and let you scan my face. And then, then there's the talk of, we need to get rid of this money system and we'll go to this digital currency. And it's gonna be some kind of worldwide currency, right? And you're just gonna walk into the store and scan your phone, get what you want, and then walk out of the store and scan your phone. And it's, you're never gonna have an actual dollar anymore. But then you read about it, and they're gonna be able to control all of it. And then before you know it, it'll be full control, and they'll be deciding what you can buy, what you can't buy. They don't want you to buy chicken this week, so they won't let you purchase chicken. You'll have to buy steak. Or they don't want you to buy milk this week, so they'll shut that down so you can't purchase milk. It'll be total manipulation. And if you don't think that our country, especially our country, is controlling everything that we do, you haven't been paying attention, because you can't do anything. I mean, anything, right? So now you have a Cash App or a Zelle or anything along them lines, or, you got to pay taxes on that money. So if you go out to eat with your mom or something like that, and she's like, I'll Cash App you the money for my half of the bill. And you do that throughout the year, and at the end of the year, if it's, $600 worth of meals, they want to know how you got that $600 worth of income. And they're going to want you to pay taxes on that. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. They are in full control of us. And the reason that they're in control is because we all allow them to do it. You all sit back, watch TV, and fall right into whatever they say. If they say that there's a riot going on over here, you guys jump right into it. If they say that, this Mexican person crossed the border and killed 900 people, you guys fall right into it. If they say this celebrity has a new sex tape out, you guys fall right into it. Whatever it takes to keep you guys just sticking to the program while they go into the background and make it all happen is exactly what we do. But we're not making any changes for the better. We're allowing these people to run us into the ground and take advantage of us. We're printing off money left and right. I read the other day that the Biden administration has printed more money in the last 2 years than has been printed in the last 100 years. Now, I hope that's not true, but I did read that, and I absolutely hope that that is not true. Because if this just keeps going this way, you mark my words, that global money system is coming. It's coming, and once that happens, it's going to go right into one world government, and everybody will be all up in this one world government thing, and before you know it, they'll be trying to put that one world religion stuff in there, and when all those things come together, that's it. it's game over. They're already trying to take God out of everything they can. They make those moves on a regular basis. They don't want you talking about God. They don't want you going over things that have to do with God. You're not allowed to speak about it in school. You're not allowed to speak about it on the street without everybody getting all jammed up about it. There's no freedom of speech. If you haven't realized that yet, they've taken those rights away from us. We don't have freedom of speech anymore. I can't disagree with you on a topic without me hating you. If I don't believe what you believe, then I'm looked at as hating you. But that's not true. If you want to not believe in God, and I believe in God, doesn't mean I hate you. Just because we disagree doesn't mean that I hate you. We just disagree. I personally think that because you don't believe in God, that on your day of judgment, you're not going to heaven. And you believe that I don't have any clue about what I'm talking about because I believe in a fairy tale God and I'm an idiot. And that's where we stand, but doesn't mean I hate you and you hate me. But that's the way that this world is, right? You can't have people saying things to anyone else about what they believe or what they want to do or who they are or anything. It's just how it is. I mean, you got the guy from the InfoWars, right? He's being sued for millions of dollars because he made comments that he didn't believe. I could be wrong, but I believe this is what it was. He didn't believe in the Sandy Hook shooting. He thought it was a staged event, and now he has to pay the parents millions of dollars. Why does he have to pay anybody anything for making statements that he actually believes that it was fake? You know, I don't know anything about it. If it wasn't staged, shame on him, right? For talking about people's dead kids and stuff like that. That's terrible. But why is he paying millions of dollars? Right? Why is he paying millions of dollars to these people? It's freedom of speech. You can believe whatever you want. And his entire program has been, what people call a conspiracy theory. Isn't it odd that the government around us now wants to prosecute you for being a conspiracy theorist? Is there a potential because some of these things may be real and not actually conspiracy? Because conspiracy theory, all you need to do when somebody brings up something that the government's doing or that somebody's doing, higher powered, what are they doing? All you need to do to discredit them is to go online and call them a conspiracy theorist. And as soon as people see, oh, this conspiracy theorist said that 9/11 was actually staged by the United States government, everybody discredits what you say. But then if you go and you look at the facts and things like that, and you see that there's situations in 9/11 that don't add up by any means at all. There's situations in the 9/11 that do not add up. Does that mean all those people didn't die and those buildings didn't fall down? Absolutely not. That happened. But a lot of that stuff doesn't add up. And if you bring all those things up, you're a conspiracy theorist and you get discredited. But this is United States. You're supposed to have freedom of speech. You're supposed to be able to say whatever you want. You can't go against the gay community at all. I mean, at all. So if you don't believe in that, you hate them. But it's not always about hate. right? It's not always. It's just a disagreement. Let's not get that twisted there. It's a disagreement. How do you sue somebody and get millions of dollars from them because they don't believe you? I don't believe you. Well, I'm going to sue you and I'm going to get millions of dollars because of it. Well, it doesn't make any sense. Your feelings got hurt, now you're suing? I mean, you're not supposed to be suing people and taking money from them anyway. You shouldn't be doing that. But people do it all the time. Our freedom of speech is out the window. You can't say things. You can't do things unless you're a higher powered top person, right? And it's sad. It's really sad because one thing for sure, you should never let people have the power over you to upset you with their words. Now, if you think about it as a power situation, if I tell you that you're an unattractive person and I just ruin your day because of it, I control you now. I took power over you. I have power over your emotions, and there's nothing you can do about it. Who am I? Who am I? I make a comment about your appearance and it destroys you. Who am I? How do I have power over you like that? Why are you giving me the power to do that to you? Think about this next time somebody says something against what you believe in or says something that could potentially hurt your feelings. Think about this. I'm not giving this person the power over me. I don't care what they say. So if somebody doesn't agree with your sexual preference, who cares? Who cares? If somebody doesn't believe in the religion that you are, who cares? If you don't like what I'm saying and you're going to comment back and badmouth me, who cares? This is my opinion. And you're not going to get power over me by badmouthing me and saying I'm wrong or I'm stupid or whatever you're going to say. I'm not going to give you the power over me because I don't care. This is the country we live in. You should be able to say and disagree and not like anything about me, and there's nothing I can do about it. Instead, you give people the power that when somebody speaks out against gay marriage, they hate them, and now, it's a hate crime. We're suing. When somebody says something negative about the black race, it's a hate crime. We're suing. When somebody says something negative about the white race, it's a hate crime. We're suing. When somebody says something negative about what the government's doing, it's a hate crime. You hate the government. Doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. But you had celebrities on national television talking about Donald Trump, saying that they wanted to kill him, shoot him, and all literally threatening another human being's life on national TV. Not to mention the President of the United States. I was under the impression when I was growing up that if you threatened the president's life, that ninjas would swoop in the middle of the night and you would disappear from your home and never be seen again. That apparently is not the case anymore, or just wasn't the case with Donald Trump. Now remember, I'm not political, so I don't support these people. I believe they're all in it together. So don't think that I'm supporting Trump or Biden or any of these other politicians out there. I believe that they are all a one world government ready to take over whenever they can, and they are all backed by the devil himself. But your speech and your freedom is going out the window each and every day. You can't have, they don't want to give you guns anymore. They don't want you to have a gun anymore to protect yourself because somebody goes and shoots up a school. But it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, because if they didn't have a gun and they couldn't get access to a gun and they already had it in their mind that they wanted to kill somebody, they're going to go kill people with a knife, with a rock, with whatever they can come up with, a 5-gallon drum of gasoline and a lighter, right? Once you're in the mind frame of you're going to murder somebody, I'm assuming that you're going to murder these people no matter what. So whether you can get a gun or not, it's going to happen, but they want to take those guns away from you so that you can't rebel. Your freedoms are out the window. They're out the window. They are on the way out the door completely. And everybody just sits back and lets it happen. Because you're too busy worrying about people don't agree with gay people, right? That's what you're worried about. You're spending all these times doing all these rallies and being so into it and arguing with it, when you just wipe your hands of it and don't worry about what anybody says about what you're doing. You'd be a much happier human being, I promise you that. Because I don't care what people say about me. I don't care. I don't care if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't care if you don't want to listen. Change the channel. Why are we looking for something? Why are you giving power to people over you? If somebody doesn't like you because of the color of your skin, then that person is a bad person and shouldn't have the control over your life. Not everybody's like that. Not everybody cares what color your skin is. But the select few out there that make comments or say things or you know what I mean? These things are controlling you. They're holding you down. They're holding down your whole race. You can't let those things, you got to let that stuff roll off your back and move on from it. Because you will be a happier person when someone doesn't have control over you. The freedom of speech needs to be the freedom of speech no matter what it is. To give you the right to run around and badmouth people constantly and stuff like that, nah, not at all. But if somebody doesn't agree with something, they should be able to say it. If somebody thinks that the government's wrong, they should be able to say it. If I want to put a video on that talks about all the things that you're not supposed to talk about on YouTube and stuff like that, and they take it down, it shouldn't be allowed. It's freedom of speech. I should be able to say whatever I want. I hope everybody understands where I'm going with this, because they are taking your rights away and they're allowing certain groups to get stronger and stronger to back those situations. You know what I mean? Like, we gotta come together as human beings. Whether we agree on political, religious, or life views or not, you still need to come together as one. I'll do anything I can do to help any person out there. And I don't care what your belief is, or what you say to people, or how you treat other people, or what you do for your recreation. I don't care what you do. If you need help, I would help you to the best of my ability. There's only so much I'm going to be able to do. I'm not in a situation where I can really go out and make changes. But I try, I try to make changes. And if everybody would kind of get on that same page and stop worrying about who hates who and who doesn't like who and who's what did he say and I can't believe that you can't do this and you can't do that. Like, who cares? Who really cares? If you want to be a bank robber, and that's what you're going to do, you're going to be a professional bank robber. I don't care. Be what you want to be. Doesn't mean I hate you because you're a bank robber. And I prefer that you didn't rob banks, but I don't have any control over that. And you know, you're gonna do you. Everybody needs to forget about what everybody else is saying and see what God's saying. Get down on your knees and pray to him and let him come into your life so that you can feel his presence, and he will guide you in the right direction. And he'll take away all that insecurity that you have. He'll take away all that worry. He'll take away all that stuff. He'll make you perfectly fine. You won't care what people say about you because you will trust in God 100%. Your whole life will change. Your whole life will change. I hope these things that I'm saying are helping. I hope that everybody can see that I'm true to this, and my motive is purely help. I just want to help the world. I want to help people, and I hope I get there. And again, I appreciate all the backing that I'm getting, and everybody participating in the videos that I'm putting out there and stuff like that, and kind of giving me the comments and stuff, because it means a lot. Otherwise, if nobody's listening and nobody wants to hear what I'm going to say, why would I put this effort in? There's a lot of time. This is a lot of time to do this. It takes a lot of effort. It's not easy. So all those people that you're watching on YouTube that are putting this stuff, remember that they're putting a lot of time in. So we got to see where this goes. Do me a favor, like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.